It might be different, but it's still the cup final and it matters.
Well, it really is the most unique of cup final days, isn't it? The silence of Wembley Stadium before the pyrotechnics was as stunning and as striking as the noisy and colourful welcome we usually have for the two teams. We enjoyed Win Abide With Me on a day where each and every one of us is abiding by the rules. So the 139th FA Cup final is underway. The heads-up FA Cup final. Arsenal in red and white. Chelsea. Niles on the move with his first ball in, and the first opportunity for Aubameyang. And that's the kind of early Chelsea's turn, and it's Mason Mount, and it's a really good save by Martinez. It opened up there for Mason Mount, who saw the opportunity and struck it really nicely.
Well, he was brilliant in the sense that the way he won the ball, he pressed the ball really.
Leno's going to struggle to get back in.
Mason Mount, and it falls for Pulisic, who's got the chance and he scores! Christian Pulisic with a star-spangled goal in the cup final for Chelsea. It's the early goal a big occasion like this needs, and it's the early goal that Chelsea were desperate to get.
That's a lovely build-up as well, Fletch. They come through midfield, they play.
Pulisic has been playing more central since the off.
There's Zuma and now Rudiger. Here, it's Pepe. And it's headed behind for the first Arsenal corner of the final by Kurt Zuma. Away from Ceballos.
Ball here, as they were looking for bits and pieces.
It's a good effort, but too straight, too high, and Caballero always had it covered.
Yeah, expecting him to hit.
Tierney. We're really interested to see Kieran Tierney running forward. Lacazette and Aubameyang are in the box, and the defending done over there effectively by the Chelsea captain Azpilicueta.
Again, that was excellent because their base situation.
Here's Aubameyang. Pepe coming in. Oh, that's superb! The flag is up. He couldn't have hit that any better, Nicolas Pepe.
As well with Azpilicueta's
player, and he's up against that he's faced. Now up steps Aubameyang and sends Caballero the wrong way. And the FA Cup final is all square. Arsenal won, Chelsea won. Aubameyang delivers from the penalty spot.
Well, it's beautifully dispatched, isn't it? You could feel the pressure around the... Aubameyang there's done his homework, and Glenn's right.
That channel, he's had to turn and make sprints, certainly if it was going to cause Chelsea all sorts of problems.
And Chelsea becomes so stretched.
Pepe with a teasing cross that beat Caballero, and also was just slightly too far in front of Maitland-Niles, who was coming in. It got a touch, a Chelsea touch. It's going to be an Arsenal corner.
Well, again, very good from Arsenal on this right-hand side. Pepe whipping
the moment. Here's Aubameyang looking to tee up Pepe. Pulisic. Chelsea were incomplete since the free kick was taken. He loses out though to but Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the Arsenal captain, the man they rely on in big occasions like this, was fouled by Azpilicueta. Of course, Frank Lampard had to make one in the first half when Azpilicueta went off, and Andreas Christensen on the move, and he might run all the way through here. Pulisic, well, he was allowed to carry it, and then he was allowed to shoot, and he's gone down injured as well. And this is going to be another worry early in the second half for Frank Lampard, and I think by his reaction down there, he knows that this could be a serious problem that he's got.
Such pace that he has, doesn't he? Look, you can see he's full on. It's just right at the start of the
corner. Oh, it's taken easily in there by the Arsenal goalkeeper, Emi Martinez. It's a ball floated up towards Giroud, and defended back there. It's a good ball by Jorginho, and Mason Mount couldn't. Defending by Christensen, and then the shot drilled in and drilled well. Watered out wide by Alonso, but he's come back inside to Reece James, and James hits the shot and hits it over the bar. Just between them, Mount, Abraham, James and Tomori have played over 150 matches in the various competitions. Frank Lampard have collided. Here's Aubameyang. The game carries on. Aubameyang's in. Oh, that's a brilliant finish. So delicate, so clinical. And when Arsenal needed it most, the captain delivers at Wembley. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
class, that finish.
Stan Mortensen back in 1953, the Matthews final. Stan Mortensen got the hat-trick, but it's known as the Matthews final. There hasn't been a hat-trick in an FA Cup final since then. And you get the feeling that if he gets another opportunity, Martin, he'll take it. Aubameyang, the mood that he's in.
For sure. I think the Arsenal fans are just hoping it's not a sign-off. He's off somewhere else. This one off.
It's gone in towards Aubameyang. It was a bit too high for him. Here's Dani Ceballos, who's thinking about the shot, and in the end drills it straight into the back of Kurt Zouma. Arteta will also, Martin, become the first man to with 2 goals in the final, and the second one in.
Trying to recover his mistake there.
There's another Chelsea yellow card, this time Ross Barkley.
Goal, and then you get the go down to 10 men. That's completely different.
14th FA Cup, 7 minutes for Chelsea to try and find a goal that would mean Bellerin was diving in over there, which has allowed Alonso to escape and win Chelsea the corner.
Bellerin again, really poor defending, just loses the flight of that completely.
Marcos Alonso got a fair deal of height in there as well. And the corner whipped in, and Emi Martinez has been really good under those all day and takes another one.
That's another one where there's no Chelsea player on there. Put him under pressure.
Today.
Yeah, very much so. It's gone against him in many.
Did late goals in both of the Premier League matches. Penalty spot to equalise, and then here's Eddie Nketiah with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang running through with him. And he seemed. It's a foul. That's the full-time whistle. And it's a 14th FA Cup success for the most successful club side in this competition, Arsenal. It's for him today.